Hi, my name's Craig Chanter. I'm a native English speaker from the UK and an English teacher. So I became an English teacher in 2003 or thereabouts. I first spent 3 years in South Korea working mainly with children, but also with parents and other teachers. After that, I lived and worked near Beijing for 1 year. Again, the students were young learners, but there were also adults classes and a number of students preparing for overseas studies. My next 2 years were spent in Saudi Arabia teaching university age students with much more of a focus on academic English study skills and in particular writing. In 2013, I decided to take some time off to pursue a Delta qualification, and I used this to become an IELTS examiner in China. Looking back, this was probably pivotal in my career so far. Not only did the Delta really make me think about what I was doing as a teacher, but my experience with the British Council in China gave me an amazing insight into the mechanics of the IELTS exam, how it is conducted and what is required of students. Since then, most of my jobs have been in Saudi Arabia, apart from 2 years in Brunei and 2 years working online during the pandemic. I developed the academic curricula for a new school in Jeddah, and I worked in several universities and polytechnics, both as a teacher and as a data manager and an analyst. For the past 3 years, I've been working at Prince Sultan University in Riyadh in the continuing education department, which accepts students on corporate or military contracts, either to study business English, general English, academic English, or IELTS preparation. Part of my making my mark in this team was taking over the management of the group's Moodle LMS, maintaining and developing content for this, but also capturing, managing, and reporting on the data generated by the high volume of students using Google Scripts or PHP, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, these kinds of things. Over the years, my biggest passion has been for teaching writing, and this is reflected in my own interest in reading, literature, history, and philosophy and writing itself. I write a daily diary and also the author of a number of novels. Promoting confidence and then risk taking when teaching writing to achieve often surprising and exciting results has been one of the proudest points of my career so far. So, thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you soon.